What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over and talking about the new Poetry of Motion cards coming to NBA 2K25 MyTEAM tomorrow. Headlined by Kevin Durant, Jimmy Butler, as well as Moses Malone. At the end of this video, we'll go over all of those cards, talking about how good each and every one of those cards are, and if they are worth picking up for your squad as well. Now, the first thing I do want to say with the new cards is the shooting guard and small forward positions are going to get a little bit crazy because both Jimmy Butler as well as Kevin Durant are really good cards to add to your squad. But not only that, you're going to get a small forward, Paolo Banchero, as well, who is going to be an absolute beast. Now, it's important to note that in this tweet, it says and more, so we should see some decent budget-ish options within this set as well, which you guys know I'm a fan of. The more budget options we've got, the better off we ultimately are going to be. Now let's dive right into these cards. How good are they going to be? And we'll start with the diamonds and we'll go directly in game here. So I gotta make sure. Okay, here we go. Go to the diamonds in game. Diamond cards coming tomorrow. Tim Hardaway, Kyle Lowry, ew for both of them. Jamal Magloire, Manu Ginobili, and Paolo Banchero. So those are the cards that are coming tomorrow. Let's start out with Paolo Banchero, 6'10", small forward, 88 3-ball, 90 standing dunk, 96 driving dunk, good ball handle, defensively perfect. This is a card that is a must pick up for your squad. I don't care about anything else, guys. His stats, his badges are perfect. I've been needing a guy like Paolo Banchero to pick up for my squad. Is he going to be better than a guy like LeBron James? No. But this is one of the most complete cards in the entire game. And the fact of the matter is, he is not going to be ridiculously expensive. Forget a guy like Andre Kirilenko when Paolo Banchero comes in the game, because this card is next level good. Definitely a card that I'm going to pick up for my squad. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. If he's under like 200,000 coins, he is an absolute steal for that price. I'm telling you right now, that card isn't going to be as expensive as he should be, and I think he's going to be expensive. But that card is absolutely ridiculously good in this game. Next up, again, we'll go one by one here, so I gotta find the next card that is going to be coming out in this set. It's interesting. We're gonna get a diamond Tyrese Haliburton at some point, which is crazy considering we're already getting a pink diamond Tyrese Haliburton as far as the level 40 overall reward. But yeah, a couple of point guards here. First one, Kyle Lowry, 6 foot tall, 93 3-ball, decent ball under, decent defensively. Lowry stinks. And I know his badges are actually pretty good in this game, but when I look at Kyle Lowry, the card's not that good. A guy like Chris Paul is going to walk circles around this Kyle Lowry card, who is good. He's just not necessarily great in my opinion. Again, Kyle Lowry gonna have some of those offensive stats badges that you might want, but I think as far as the overall picture, the overall card, we're gonna get cards way better than Kyle Lowry. Definitely not. If you pull a diamond tomorrow in packs, you do not want it to be Kyle Lowry, because overall the card is not great, not ideal. Now I'm missing some of these cards coming tomorrow. Now maybe it's just me not being able to see these cards, but am I blind? Or are we not getting some of the cards that are in these hidden gem sets? Again, I might be blind, and if I am, you guys can tell me. As Jamal Magloire here, 6'11", 52 3-ball, decent standing driving dunk, defensively he's a beast. Speed's good as well. I think he's going to come down for Magloire. What is that? What is his release? Because 52 3-ball is not great at all. It's going to be tough to green that shot. But he's got good speed, really good defense, can play the power forward position. If he has one of the best releases in the game, maybe playable. But he only has 15 badges. And I mean, if you compare Jamal Magloire to a guy like Paolo Banchero, it's not even close. Banchero is so much better than Jamal Magloire. And so for me, if you are only going to be able to, get one of them, or you want me to highlight the best cards, Jamal Magloire is not it. Not hating on the card, not trying to at least. The card just is not it in my team. So the other two cards are Tim Hardaway as well as Manu Ginobili. Now, as I dive into trying to find Tim Hardaway, I think there's a pink diamond Tim Hardaway in the game, who I guess if there's no diamond Tim Hardaway here, I'll highlight. One thing we know about Tim Hardaway is this. His release on this game is going to be elite. I've played against Tim Hardaway before, and trust me when I tell you guys, his release is next level good. 6 feet tall, 84 3-ball, decent ball handle. Defensively, perimeter defense is fine. Interior defense, horrible, and badge-wise, he stinks. Tim Hardaway's not good either, and I'm not trying to sit up here and hate on all these cards. I'm trying to give you guys feedback. these diamond cards outside of Banchero so far are horrible. Tim Hardaway's got a good release. I know his jump shot's great, but if you're going to be that bad stat badge-wise, I'm not going to sit there and hype you up. And the last card, Manu Ginobili. Look, Manu Ginobili's a troll card. His release isn't good. I actually don't know about his stats and badges at the time I'm recording this, but I'm pretty sure that's who Kills him what he got as far as his Galaxy Opal card. And when I saw him like dribble and shoot with Manu Ginobili, I just wasn't impressed. So honestly, I don't even know if I'll be able to find Manu Ginobili in here as far as the diamond hidden gems. But just know I'm not super high on Manu Ginobili, okay? Like, I hope you guys know that I am not super high on Manu Ginobili as again, we dive into some of the cards. So now we'll highlight some of the pink diamonds, some of the fun cards tomorrow. Again, we're going to get budget cards as well. So that is going to be just as fun as anything else, seeing what budget cards we get in tomorrow's drop. Now, if I, again, skip anybody, I'm sorry. I'll go back to them, but it's just kind of tough to go one by one and not miss anybody. Let's dive into it. So we're getting Jimmy Butler, Kevin Durant. There's the pink diamond Tim Hardaway I was thinking about. Jimmy Butler, Kevin Durant, and Moses Malone. Those are the cards that are coming in tomorrow's set. And in Jimmy Butler, you're going to get a defensive beast. Kevin Durant's release is absolutely outstanding. And you know Moses Malone is going to be a great power forward in the game. So I'm not trying to gas it, but these three pink diamonds, honestly, I think each and every one of them are going to be solid. Important to note, tomorrow's Jimmy Butler does have shooting guard eligibility. 6'7", 85 3-ball, 90 driving hook, 88 ball handle. Really solid all-around card. Now, is he as good as some of the other shooting guards in the game? Let's compare him to a Paul George. I still would take Paul George over Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler probably is going to be that second best shooting guard in the game. Realistically, this card is going to be insanely expensive, so if you don't have a bunch of coins just on standby, forget what I'm even talking about. But Jimmy Butler is going to be really good. Again, going to have shooting guard eligibility come tomorrow as well, which is super important. Moses Malone, power forward eligibility, 6'10", only a 63 ball, defensively, rebounding wise, really solid, 84 speed as well. The thing for me is, are you greening consistently with that 63 ball? Well, I think that's a decent enough 3-ball that you should be able to hit with it. To me, the least or the less impressive part of this Moses Maloner, he lacks so many badges. And I'm not hating on Moses Malone, but that's just the truth. Moses Malone lacks so many badges in this game. And so even if you're comparing him to some of the other top center power forwards in the game, I don't love Moses Malone. Because you're going to get the card, then you're going to have to spend a ton on badges. To me, he's a fine card to add to your squad, but there's nothing really game-breaking about Moses Malone. Again, if you want to pick him up, if you want to run him, do ultimately what you have to do. I'm not going to tell you guys that the card's going to be bad because he's not, but I don't think he's game-breaking good. I don't think he's like ridiculously good in my team. Kevin Durant, 6'10", 96 3-ball, 90 ball handle, defensively, not ideal. Badge-wise, he's okay, but you're going to have to spend a lot of coins badging Kevin Durant up as well. Needs that gold on-ball menace. Only comes with 5 Hall of Fame badges. Here's the situation for Kevin Durant. His animations and player build are what's going to make Kevin Durant great. His stats, his badges, they are not great. They're not. And again, you're going to have to spend some coins badging this card up, but his release is great. If you do fully badge him up, his player build's going to be fine at that small forward position. But to be honest with you, I don't think we're getting one top 10 card in the entire game come tomorrow. I don't. And I like the overall cards we're getting tomorrow. I'm not hating on them, but if you're comparing them to Paul George or even Devin Booker or LeBron James, I do not think any of these cards are top 10 in the entire game. So you guys can let me know down below in the comments if you disagree with me on that. But when I'm looking at the cards, that's where I'm at. I don't think there's anything that is game-breaking come tomorrow. There's nobody that is better than a Giannis, nobody better than a Bron, nobody better than a Kareem, nobody better than a Paul George. To me, or D-Rob even. To me, the focus tomorrow, get Paolo Banchero and get out of the way of spending MT. Because Banchero, to me, is going to be by far and away your most worth it card come tomorrow in my team. So I hate to break it to you guys. I'm not the biggest fan of this drop come tomorrow. It is nice that Season 2 comes tomorrow so we have more content because I'm not in love with this content. I'm just not. I think Moses Malone is mid. Jimmy Butler's good, but I don't know if he's like game-breaking good. KD lacks a lot. I know he's, KD still, so he's going to be good. He just doesn't compare to a guy like LeBron James. So it's crazy. Card we got on day 1 of Season 1 is way ahead of the card that we got day 1 of Season 2. How does this work? I don't know. The game kind of is backwards to me, but as long as we continue this pacing, maybe we'll be okay because I'm glad we are not seeing Galaxy Opals. At the end of the day, it's one thing I wanted to make sure we didn't see is a Galaxy Opal. Although I don't love this content drop, I love Paolo Banchero. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.